Now you may wonder, have I ever thought about giving up through all those years? Yes, constantly. Hello guys, and welcome back to IELTS with Ms Hong Kieu. Have you ever looked at other achievers and wonder why it was so easy for them? Well, you're not alone. I was in your shoe once. I used to look at all other students who could go abroad with admiration. My dream was to study in Singapore, but I failed miserably at the entrance test to the National University of Singapore, which depressed me tremendously. I thought at that moment that my dream would end there. But then when I became the freshman in the Vietnamese university, I decided to give it another shot. I know I couldn't stand a chance against those gifted students with good academic achievement, so I decided to change my strategy, aiming for university in Europe. And I had to study IELTS and SAT in the same time, which are both equally demanding. That was straight 7 days a week, 9 to 5, a full-time job. And you know what? I knew that my parents couldn't afford me to take the test too many times, so I put a lot of pressure on myself to complete the test in just one shot. At the end, my work paid off. I got 7-point IELTS with an 8.5 in reading, which was unbelievable. That was the result of days and nights cramming my head with lots of vocabulary for both SAT and IELTS in the same time. I got an acceptance letter to study in a Finnish university, which turned out to be an amazing journey for me. Now you may wonder, have I ever thought about giving up through all those years? Yes, constantly. Well, but whenever that thought rose up, I brought myself back to the very first reason why I started. That was I wanted to study abroad so badly because I understand that that would change my life forever. So what about you? What is your target? It may be IELTS, maybe something else in your life. Are you thinking about giving up? My advice to you is the first one, be realistic. Well, I could have spent 2 or 3 years of my life trying to get into a university in Singapore just only to find out that I would never be on par with those students over there in terms of academic achievement. But instead, I chose Finland with less competitive and less theoretical approach of education, which was more suitable to me. So be realistic with your goal. With the IELTS score, get the point that you need, not the point that you want. What is the school requirement? Is it 6.5? Just aim for 6.5 and that's just enough. Number 2, what is the reason you started from the very beginning? Is that the desire to study abroad? Is that the desire to get promotion? Is that the money or what? Keep that in mind because that would be the intrinsic motivation to have you go through on thick and thin. Number 3, you failed once, you failed twice, and that's okay. Don't beat yourself up because everyone has been there, everyone has done that, and eventually I believe that everyone will get what they want as long as they keep trying. What is your IELTS target? Have you achieved that yet? Maybe you feel frustrated, you feel depressed, you feel tired, exhausted, demotivated, and that's normal. But don't give up just yet because you never know how far you are from the success. So good luck everyone for achieving your IELTS target, and thank you for listening. Seeing you in the next one next week. Bye for now.